Hurricane Vision welcomes in Steve Gully, the head cross-country coach at the University of Tulsa, and it's that time of year again, starting to gear it up, and everybody's in, and I know you start training at this point, so tell us how that's going.
Well, it's going well. I mean, we've been in camp maybe a week now, so have we got to evaluate a lot? No, but everybody has returned back more healthier than in the past, and that's probably a key. You got to have kids that you can run to coach. So things are going well. We're excited to be back. A lot of new faces, a lot of new chemistry. So it brings something new to the camp. So we're really excited.
I know you're excited about having a home event again on September 1st. You have the Hurricane Classic coming up, and so that's always good. Always good to have a home event, even though don't take the results of an early event. That's, I don't want to say seriously. You certainly want, but you're building.
Absolutely. So we get a chance to run at home. We don't have to travel, and you always get a better performance when you're home. So we're excited. We open up at September 1st. So the meet had been going to Oklahoma State for the last 2 or 3 years. They're redoing their course for the NCAA Championship, which is pretty exciting for them. So we get to come back and host it again. So we'll have the University of Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Oklahoma State here. So it's fun. Get a chance to get out there and see where we're at. And it is a process. You're not looking at a big result from September 1st, but something you can build on for the rest of the season.
I was going to say, it's a little yardstick, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And so as you build this team, you do have a couple of events coming up, but I know one of your bigger events always seems to be the Wisconsin one. I think that's your third meet, right?
Yeah, so we're probably doing one less meet this year, so we'll go Oklahoma, Missouri Southern, Wisconsin, and then the conference. So normally we've had an extra meet in there, but due to the conference going in the middle of the week, and for Tulane to get the golf course, they have to go in the middle of the week, then we probably cut out a meet. But we're excited about the schedule and looking forward to it.
And of course, the American is one of the goals of this team, certainly, and the Nationals, but the American is in New Orleans this year, so I asked you before we started this, would you rather have 102-degree temperature right now to get you ready for the possible heat, or are you okay with 85 right now?
We're okay with 85. I think the bottom line is we were trying, at this point we're in a training mode, so we're just trying to be able to train and not have to deal with the heat. It has been extremely hot summer on these athletes. But yes, we're just excited to be here and going. And yes, I think the heat could be a factor in New Orleans.
And I know for you, there are times when we ask you about individuals and who's going to be great, and it's kind of hard to tell, isn't it? At this point, it is such a team event for you, and you do have to have depth to win meets and that kind of thing. So at this point, it's kind of hard to pick out individuals, isn't it?
It is, but up front, we lost a lot of boys. So you have big names like Ben Preisner, Henry, Adam Roderick. These guys have been through 3 or 4 conference type campaigns for you. Now you're going to see some new faces. So we're excited, but you're always leery because you don't have that past experience. Now on the girls' side, you will see some girls return. They're not big name athletes, I would say, that have won some conference titles, but you do have one, like I say, Ashley Barnes, that won the steeple last year. But you have some experience, and I think that's what we'll have to lean on the girls' side, is that we've had probably 5 to 6 girls that have got to run at the conference meet, and that's something we hope we can draw from, is that experience.
Yeah, and you talk about the inexperience, and you're not in panic mode or anything. You know how to build a program, right. And part of your success has to do with, well, you've got a list of performers right there. I mean, it's a long list of people that can help you.
Absolutely, and it's the bottom line is if you can start the season off on the right foot, then you can build some momentum. Second is maybe with some new faces, it could be a changed year. We didn't get to the NCAA last year, and we just barely missed. And I know that's a huge goal every year for our team, but we have some young kids that are excited, and they bring a lot of excitement to it, and they're ready to run, and that's something different.
And of course, as we mentioned, that first meet is at home. It's at the Mohawk Soccer Complex. Yes. Is that right? So if you go up 75, take a right,
yep.
Or whatever?
Yep. So we're starting at 9, so it's not too early. So we'd love to have anybody that's welcome to come out.
Yeah, that is coming up on September 1st, the season getting underway. Coach, good luck, and we'll talk to you again.
Appreciate it.
Head coach Steve Gully joining us here in the Eye of the Hurricane.